and I have written some of those questions here on the board. This could be for mathematics major in general education mathematics. If you guys are interested to know how to solve all these word problems in a very short span of time and a very easier technique, you can watch this video anyway, and you can just like send me some comments or questions if you have some like clarifications about these problems. Okay, you can just comment down and about if you have, for those things that you have like questions, I'm going to take videos of it too. Okay. Okay, so number one is like if xy plus 7y is equal to 84 and x plus 7 is equal to 3, what is the value of y? Now in this case, actually we have two ways or two methods, or like two methods actually that I know how to solve for this, because you can just solve for the value of x and substitute it and solve for y and you can have it. But in here, I'll be going to use factorization. Okay. Now look at this. There is a common variable between these two terms, and that's y. So put that y out, so the remaining would be x plus 7, right? Is equal to 84, right? Because put that one, the y's out, and so we have there x plus 7 as the remaining terms inside the parentheses. So we have there y times x, that's xy, and then y times 7, that's 7y. Okay? And since you're given with this, x plus 7 is equal to 3, you can just substitute it here. So y times 3 is equal to 84. And you can just divide this one by 3 divided by 3. Okay? So y is equal to, how much would that be? That is 28. Okay? Did you get it? 84 divided by 3. The numerical coefficient of the variable in the left side must be divided by to itself and divided in the other side also. So you would get the value of the variable being asked. Okay? So the answer is 28. Okay? Next, number two, if x plus y is equal to 5 and x minus y is equal to 3, then x squared minus y squared is how much? Okay, as you all know that x squared minus y squared, that is factored as x plus y and x minus y, right? Special products, okay? Since this one is, look at that, x plus y and then x minus y, like that. So we are asked what is x squared minus y. So that means we're just multiplying the two, which is x plus y is 5, okay? Times x minus y, which is 3, okay? So this one is 15, okay? 15. The answer is 15. Did you get it? Okay, next one. If k squared minus 4 is equal to 4 minus k squared, what are the possible what are all possible values of k? So in here, we're going to have k squared minus 4 is equal to 4 minus k squared. Look at that. We're just going to transpose the k squared in the other side and solve 4 in the other side. So we have k squared. Transposing it will always change the sign. So we have k squared is equal to 4. And transposing it, negative 4 in the other side, that will become positive 4. Okay, so we have 2k squared is equal to 8. And then you're going to divide this one by 2. Okay, as I told you, the numerical coefficients will be divided on both sides. So we have there 2 divided by 2 is 1. So k squared is equal to 4. 8 divided by 2. Now, k squared, take the square root of that. Square root of that, since this is a square. And positive, negative, square root of 4. Okay? So, cancel that. So, k is equal to positive, negative. Square root of 4 is 2. Okay? So, the possible values of 2 of k must be positive and negative 2. Okay? Next one. If you have b squared, b raised to 2x plus 1, and then is equal to b 3x minus 1, you'll always have, for all values of b, what is the value of x? Okay? So we have there b 2x plus 1 is equal to b 3x minus 1. We have there in this case. So what we're gonna do is just since we already have in the same basis, equate the what's this? In exponential form, always equate the exponent. So we have there 2x plus 1 is equal to 3x minus 1. Okay? Now here, transpose it in the other side and also 1. So we have here 2x minus 3x, because this is positive, transposing it, it becomes negative. And then negative 1 transposing that, it becomes negative. So we have there 2x minus 3, 2x minus 3x, that is negative x or negative 1x, and then is equal to negative 2. Since divided by negative 1 and divided by negative 1, because understood there's 1 there. Okay, so x here is equal to 2. Get it? So if we can have like 2, so this one 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1, that's 5, and 3 times 2, that is 6 minus 1, that's also 5. So they're now equal. Okay, next one. Next one. If we have for what value of x is 2x over 3x minus 1 undefined. So in this case, when I say undefined, we only have like fractions become undefined or division become undefined if and only if the divisor or the denominator is 0. So here, 2x over 3x minus 1. So you always have to equate the denominator into 0. So we have here 3x minus 1 is equal to 0 and solve for x. Okay, transpose it in the other side. So we have there 3x is equal to 1. Because this is negative, change that in the other side or transpose it. Transposing it will make it positive. Okay, and then you divide it by 3 as I told you. Divided by 3. So x is equal to 1/3. Okay, the value of x that will make this undefined would be 1/3. Why? Because 3 times 1/3, that is 1. And 1 minus 1 is 0. And we cannot divide by 0. Okay? So that's undefined. Last question we have there. What is the y-coordinate of the point at which the line whose equation 3x minus 2y minus 7 is equal to 0 crosses the y-axis? So here, when it crosses the y-axis, we're solving here the y-intercept. Okay? So there you go. 3x minus 2y is equal to minus 7 is equal to 0. So we have there, change that in the other side. Also the 3x. So we have there, because we're going to solve this one, is equal to y is equal to mx plus b, where b is the y-intercept. Okay, there you go. Or the point where it crosses the y when x is 0. Okay, so we have there negative 2y, transpose the 3x, so that will become negative 3x, and transposing 7, that will give you positive 7. Okay, there you go. And then we're going to divide this one with negative 2, and negative 2. So we have there y is equal to 3 over 2x minus 7, positive 7 divided by negative 2, that will give you negative 7 over 2. Okay, now as I told you, we're solving here of the y-intercept where it crosses the y-axis. So there you go, we have there our y-intercept is negative 7 over 2, which is our b. So the coordinate of this line or this equation when it crosses the y-axis would be 0 and negative 7 over 2. Okay, there you go. I actually am conducting or have been conducting review for general education, math majors, and proof ed. Proof ed will start next weekend. That's 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, and that's like 4 hours each day. So you will have 8 hours every weekend. Now, and for proof ed, I'm just asking for 200 peso. That already that is already for like 8 hours, and for general education also for 8 hours. And that's only 100 pesos. And for math majors, that's also 200 pesos. Okay. Now, for those people who are interested, you can just PM me, and then I'll be sending you the details on how are you going to send the payment. And actually, after the payment, I am adding those people who have paid on the group exclusively created for the review sessions. Okay. So in there, you can watch my videos, and you can also answer soft copies of the questionnaires which I made for math, for proof ed, and gen ed. Okay? Bye!